Roll call. Babe.
Here.
Eagle.
What's cracking, Big Smackin'?
Tristan.
Here.
Jeffrey. He's dead.
Yep.
Jeffrey.
Already?
The Tarrasque got him. I didn't even get to throw the Tarrasque at him yet.
No, sorry. I think that was the delayed effect of my Tarrasque.
Uh,
Because remember, I attacked him, not his character. I sent a Tarrasque at him.
Jeffrey, I don't know if you can hear us or something. We can't hear you.
Let me at him real quick.
All right, real quick, Jen, are you here?
I am here.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait on Jeffrey. Once Jeffrey gets here, that'll be the end of roll call. I'm just gonna wait. Come on, Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
Oh,
What are you doing?
real quick.
Yes.
Hold on, let me double check something, just to verify. I think, since I made it to level 8, I wanted to shift we used the martial versatility feature and shift my fighting style. I was gonna shift it to dueling. So that's if you're holding a weapon one-handed, and no other weapons, you gain a +2 to damage rolls. I had it at two-handed, but since I'm using a shield now, I was gonna switch it to dueling. Is that okay?
I totally fucking blanked. You're gonna have to repeat that.
Okay, so fighters have a thing called martial versatility.
Yes.
Whenever you get to a level where you do an ability score or a feat, you can change your fighting style.
Yes.
Since we're level 8 and I'm using a shield, I was switching my great weapon fighting, which is two-handed, to dueling, which is one-handed, which gives a +2 to damage rolls, as long as I'm not holding any other weapons.
That should work great.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Did Jeffrey die?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Hello?
Are you there?
Are you live?
Yeah, sorry. Internet decided to go down on me, but I'm back.
Oh,
Gross.
Okay.
I am back.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
What'd you say, babe?
Did nobody caught that? All right, never mind. I'm not gonna repeat myself.
I couldn't
Nope,
hear. No, I
nope,
couldn't hear
nope,
you. I
nope,
couldn't
nope,
hear you
nope.
over Jeffrey. No. I couldn't hear you over Jeffrey. What'd you say?
I said I'm not gonna say it again. I'm ready to go.
Please.
Oop.
I want my door to be curtains, like from a strip club.
What?
It's so-
Oh god.
the door.
Huh.
Like I want it to look like strip clubs, like it's beaded or like felt curtains that you just push away.
I see.
That's my point of view.
All right. Roll call.
All right, you're the last one, Jeffrey. Are you here?
I am now here. Hopefully the
Okay.
internet does not kick me out again because I'm having weird trouble here. My internet's being weird.
Now, last we left our episode of Wanderlust, our intrepid heroes had just felled a creature created by this monster, Peregrine Ihorn, and saved the Emperor.
Nope. Not Peregrine.
Nope.
Sure.
Yeah. Well,
Peregrine created the creature.
Yeah. Okay.
Which technically you guys finished 2 episodes ago, but you guys felled the creature and completely cleaned up the area from what was left of Shore's attack force, stopping his threat in its tracks. You now have Shore up on the ropes, making him to make his final moves earlier than he expected. Emperor now guiding you towards the throne room. It has a plan, or is wanting to at least negotiate some kind of plan to be able to stop Shore before he starts a war he cannot stop. something tells you all that that war is coming regardless. So you all are now following the Emperor down the roads, everyone cheering and screaming, telling their love for the Emperor, uh, as you guys walk towards the throne room. Now, is there any conversations you guys were having? I can't quite remember if there was any conversation you guys were having as you guys were walking to the throne room with the Emperor, with each
Um,
other, or anything like that.
I think the only conversation we were gonna have was about the thing with Xeon, but I think that was gonna be when we were in private to get a better explanation of the whole dragony bits.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, I don't, as far as I'm aware, I don't think anything
Blair
else.
shitting his pants after farting too loud next to Michael.
There's also that.
I got shit on.
Oh, I still have the gem in my hands, the giant ass gem. But I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
You do.
it's with.
But I do not think that we had any actual conversation
No.
planned
We're
for
just
right now.
we're
Okay.
just walking towards the palace.
Yep.
Now, is there anything you guys like to do on the way? Anything you guys like to keep an eye out for, or like last chance to do anything before you guys head to the uh, throne room?
There is something I would like to do, but this is a I almost want to say. Well, actually, I'll do it above table because I was going to be I'm going to be forthright as the player of what's of what Xeon's going to do, but um I'm going to Xeon's going to try and something normally he wouldn't do, but in this instance, uh while they're making their way to the throne room, Xeon is going to try and slip away.
Um, can we make an opposing perception check or whatnot? Or
Yeah.
So Xeon's trying to slip away from the group as you guys are walking towards the throne room. I will need a stealth check, please.
Yes. All right. Hold on. I now have to set back up my little sheet. I had to shut everything down just to make sure my Wi-Fi worked. The router was working, so I had to shut down everything just to make sure I got my internet back. So let's see. Stealthy. Let's see how good Leon does from slip away from this uncomfortable situation he's in. Elf.
11.
That doesn't beat
Wow.
my passive perception.
that
Yeah,
doesn't
that
even be
does.
for passive perception.
Nope.
Yeah, anyone who has a passive perception higher than 11 will notice Xeon trying to slip away.
Yeah. Yeah, which I'm sure everyone has like a good something above that. So.
John will grab him by his robe and gently tug him back and is like, "Where are you going, lad?"
Yeah, Xeon was kind of like halfway through. It was kind of like Xeon was just kind of like he stumbled a bit trying to walk a little bit away, but after John just caught him, it's just like Xeon's just kind of looking like he's just stunned. Like he's just
You're kind of cutting it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
your audio's kind
Well-
of scratchy.
Oh, sorry. Or that could just be me. It's like I'm pausing. It's just like at moments. Am I still coming in or?
Yeah, no, I can hear you. It just sounded like you were trying to say something, but like your audio was cutting out.
Oh, that's just me going like stopping. Xeon stopping a few moments, just saying like please, then afterwards another please. Like, John, just please, let Leon is just kind of like pleading in a very weakened voice just to please let him go.
I do not think slipping away at this moment is wise. Just stay quiet. Just keep a low profile. We'll sort this out.
John, I'm just begging you, please let me
I'm-
go. I don't want to make this an issue.
I think you leaving would make it more of an issue. Just take it slow. We'll talk about it later.
Xeon just kind of like looking the most unnerved he's been in, and like this is like it wouldn't even be hard to make an insight check on Xeon to visibly know that he looks like he is either having or is about to just have like a complete like panic attack.
Oh, goodness.
He looks extremely uncomfortable. Like, even the fact that John is just holding on to him, it's like he is practically like begging John just to like let him go. Like, he is visibly like scared.
I mean, John is not really gonna relent. Like, we're literally walking with the Emperor. I do not think it would be wise to slip away for any reason.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Yeah, so
John's just going to keep you from leaving.
Yeah,
Not
so-
out of not out of any will. It's just probably in your best interest to not leave.
yeah, so the best thing is you'll switch positions with me. So
Okay.
instead of where Xeon's in like the very back, it's now John just kind of like making sure Xeon doesn't slip away. So
Okay.
Xeon's kind of
Um,
relenting, but he is very much looking nervous. So
Alrighty. But yeah. But no. Yeah, no.
Yep.
I'm not letting you go nowhere.
Xeon now just keeps marching forward. Or he can do now.
Clarice is gonna do like kind of like I think I guess like catch up or like slow down to talk to Xeon really quick, like in a weird whisper, so John doesn't hear. Because of the face and stuff, he knows that face so well. He's like, if you want to bail, just give me a signal and I'll just make you invisible, so you can bail. I got that trick down pat.
Anywho.
How? Well, okay, hold on. In this state, Xeon's in.
Mhm.
And I am going to ask, how close does Clarice get to Xeon?
I mean, he has a giant stone above him. So
Giant stone above him.
yeah, because he's carrying it. So he's like lifting it over his head.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
big.
wait, is he technically, like, for the first time using his flying speed and just flying in your Xeon, or?
He's walking towards him.
Oh.
With the giant stone in his hand.
But he's not, like flying up or whispering anything to Xeon, is he?
He's trying to.
I am just going to let this be another above table. I would not advise getting within 5 feet of Xeon.
Unless you're me.
Not even John. Like, you were at least taking like a good 10 feet away from Xeon.
Okay.
It's still close to him, but you can close the distance like no time flat. But just understand, if someone is in Xeon's kind of like personal little bubble, he is going to I won't say, but just know Xeon looks very panicked and everything, and looks like he might do something he regrets. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Mm.
But he just keeps walking. Problems are coming about. He doesn't say a thing. He just keeps walking.
Mm.
All right. Anything else?
Never.
I want to do something.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to, I don't know, be stupid for a moment and try to, like, absorb the magic in the stone. Where is it gone?
The magic within the stone um is dulled. It seems like it's still a hollow vessel, but it has no magic to absorb per se.
So I'm just carrying a rock.
Kind of. You're carrying a rock with a lot of potential energy.
Yeah. But not much in the kinetic aspect of being
Yeah.
able to use it.
Yes.
Alright then. Might as well. I'm dead.
Okay. All right. So you guys are walking down the road, hearing the cheers of people, cheering on not only just the emperor, but cheering you guys along, giving their thanks and appreciation for you guys felling the dragon and stopping shore. People even throwing flowers and stuff towards you guys at your feet. And you guys are paraded down the roads towards the palace. And once you enter, I mean, it is absolutely bustling. You got people, guards coming in to welcome the emperor, and you have people running around trying to kind of keep things organized because they're trying to not only welcome the emperor with everything that they intended to do, but now they have to deal with a war coming. So it seems like it's very, very chaotic. So, Michael, this is definitely your cup of tea.
I wasn't listening, to be perfectly honest with you.
Oh.
So you hate me? Okay, I see.
No,
So you hate me.
it's just Michael's bored. I'm bored.
Yeah. Right now,
Nothing's
he's-
happening. You're just running your mouth. All I hear is wah, 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 wah. So Michael, he's not listening. No. He is an agent of chaos and corruption. Yes, that's all he hears. What?
Well,
What do you want me to do?
The surroundings are very much chaotic and shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, people are
cheering,
well,
but it's
people
just
are-
like he hears
Yeah.
it all the time. People pray to gods, his own father, all the time, trying to get his attention. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of similar.
Well, so while it is technically chaotic for anybody else, this is just every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. To simply put in perspective, we know next to nothing of the cosmic chaos that Michael may have bear witness to in his years. But for him
It's just Tuesday.
today, exactly, it's just Tuesday for him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Claire's gonna get tripped or like get run over with all this chaos if he's not too close to his friends.
Ooh. Now that is interesting. I'd love to see that.
I gave him too much.
So basically, Michael is just fixated now, seeing if Clarice may accidentally get trampled. Trampled.
Accidentally. Oh
Yeah.
no!
So you
I
have
ran over him. Oops.
Oh no! Oh no! I got swept up in all this excitement from this crowd. I'm so sorry, Claire. Clarice, I didn't see you there.
Michael turns to Clarice. Do you want me to carry you there, bud? You okay?
He just
Well,
tries
it's
to use
like
the middle finger as
It's like that
holding.
one Pepe meme where he's just like on the floor with his food, just splayed across the floor.
Oh god, that.
Michael
I guess
just
one
hoping
thing
Clarice
as
gets
we're
run
kind
over.
Actually, one thing, I guess actually a few other things. I guess I casually kind of forgot to mention. As we are walking, Xeon's just kind of like trying to like keep his cloak and everything, but as most of his like stuff that was bandaged and hiding a lot of the scales, he's just now like really kind of like putting his hands in his coat and everything and like raised his collar to the point so that no one can see anything. He's trying really, really hard to hide everything.
Mm-hmm.
But as we are walking, I don't know if you want me to make a pure perception check, but Xeon is just kind of like kind of looking at people around him, like if, like, you know, like if they take notice about Xeon, he's being a little like paranoid situation if anyone sees his scales and everything.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll
And-
perception, please.
Okay, I will roll perception. Okay, perception. Uh, 9.
There. You feel as though you have eyes on you, but you can't see it. Feel it. You know
Yeah.
it. Paranoia deep in your stomach. That pit.
Can
Don't know it, but you feel it.
can we notice how paranoid he's acting? At least me. Can I notice that?
Yeah, I think all of you, because all of you noticed that he was trying to slip away with a stealth of 11. Do you feel like with Xeon trying to slip away and sneak out of the group, do you think Michael would be like, keep an eye on you, or would we not give a shit?
I think Michael would be like, bruh, calm down. Ain't nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody's
No
worried.
steps here.
Nobody, at least
But-
me. At least fucking Michael. He's just like, I don't give a fuck. Why would I care?
Yeah. But I will say, anyone who wants to can roll a insight on Xeon, if you're okay with that, Jeffrey.
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, I'm even gonna put it this simple. Like I said, a little bit of 4. It's like really easy to put inside checks on Xeon. I'll even argue if you want to roll. If these guys want to roll with advantage, I would allow
I
you
don't
to
need
do
advantage.
I mean, I could use advantage.
What would you say the DC is?
that. The DC is at the low, pretty low. I think I'll just set it at like, yeah, it's at like 5. DC
Oh, okay.
5. It's very small, so it's like John easily could. Michael, yeah, he passes too, and really surprisingly with a very like high 22.
I know my mates
22.
apparently, even though I don't want to.
Yeah, the
What
only
is-
one that hasn't really made an inside check is Tristan at this moment. If Facade
Yeah.
wanted to make an inside check.
Yeah, what is Facade doing?
Facade is currently really hamming up the role, really trying to fill the role of the lieutenant. and in this parade.
Yes.
Like marching alongside the soldier. Or is kind of playing the part of the lieutenant.
First lieutenant, if I'm not mistaken.
Michael just
Yeah.
utters under his breath, "Kiss ass."
Kiss ass.
And I was seriously just like, what if I just have fun with Michael for 1 second? How much problems would we cause?
So I'll say, John and Michael, you do see that he is very, very paranoid. Now, Xeon, what does Clary see with a 22 against a DC 5? What extra insight does he see?
He sees up your skirt.
Are you wearing frilly panties?
No.
What did you have for supper?
These bare bottoms?
No.
Ooh.
No. With a 22 insight. Actually interesting. How do I want to word this? How do I want... Ironic Clarice getting the highest one. What information do I want to really relay?
Spill the tea, sis.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'll spill the tea. Don't worry about it, sister. Sister, I will let you in on the Jasmine. With Clarice's 22, I want to say Clarice, I mean, with Clarice being born in his family, he would not care, but from something he's just, like, whether it's, call it what you will, like, something like maybe shared trauma, or maybe just like, maybe just knowing that look, but never really giving a thought. It's kind of like you are looking at someone who's giving that 1,000-yard stare. Like, if Clarice has ever had that moment of just doing the 1,000-yard stare, this is kind of in that same kin. On a 22, I want to say Clarice just gets this immediate sense that Leon, if anyone just gets into it, because it looks like Xeon is visibly scared. Now, again, and Clarice shouldn't really care about this, but if he does, it's like he knows that if someone gets close, and the fact that literally they just fought a dragon, it's like, up with that. It's like, we fought a dragon, but yet he's a dragon. Is there some correlation to that? And with being born in the Fae, he might not have the information just to make a correlation between that dragon and Leon. So, just a good look that Leon looks like he's just in fight or flight mode. To put it simple, you get huge fight or flight, get in Xeon's space, and he might attack you. Which, one thinks Xeon would be capable of doing that because it's Xeon, but right now after that fight, Clarice might think differently, because during that fight, Xeon wasn't completely himself. If that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. But Xeon is just... Xeon's just kind of like, doesn't want to be seen, doesn't want anyone to come near him. He's just, like, maybe to these guys, they don't know, they don't know very well. Well, maybe Terramore history with dragons, so all they know is Leon's just looking visibly in a bit of fight or flight. Just looking visibly like frightened. And Clarice just knows Leon looks like he's about to do something uncharacteristically attacking them. So Michael and John get the sense that he might have a panic attack, but Clarice gets on that 22 that, hey, don't talk to Xeon. He looks like he may actually hit us if we get close to him. But that is, if Clarice cares to even share that with Michael and John, but being unsympathetic in nature, he could not give a shit, and he could just he would pay money. I think all Clarice might be able to do is just grab a thing of popcorn and see if Xeon is literally about to throw hands with John and Michael.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't speak for Clarice in this moment.
Well, I'm just saying.
But you're not saying. You're human.
That's what you think.
What you think? All right. Is there anything you'd like to do with that information, Clarice, or you're going to save that for later?
Oh, it's so hard to pick. I'm gonna roll for that one. It's gonna be son of a bitch. He looks back at John, realizing the situation, and he rolls his eyes out of annoyance, and he goes, or to Xeon's drama, and goes over to John and kind of tries to grab John's clothes really quick, and tells about the whole details. And he pretty much said after he's done talking about me, you didn't hear this from me. And he just completely leaves and not even caring to go back.
Okay. John will, relay it to Michael, but we'll just be keeping an eye on Xeon so he doesn't try and slip away again.
So we should kill him. That's what you're saying?
No. We keep an eye on him. We're not killing him.
Why not?
Because he's, our friend.
A friend that keeps secrets? I don't know about that.
Everyone keeps secrets.
I have a carrot shoved up my ass. Now who's keeping secrets?
I believe that one's more on the too much information department, but...
Well, that was a secret. Now it's not. See?
I'm pretty sure you have way more than just that secret. And besides, I'm pretty sure there are far more important ones, given the fact that, your aforementioned disapproval of your father.
Why you gotta bring my dad into this? Do I need to bring your parents into this? Where are your parents, huh? Are they disappointed in you? I don't know. Let's find out.
They're dead and in another universe.
See, whose fault is that?
No one's.
I'm kind of happy because this drama's occurring because I just said something. It makes me feel a lot better now. I don't know why. I just want to say that.
I'm just starting shit just because I can. I'm just being a little shit. All right?
Yes. The nature of Michael.
Yes. He's bored, so he's going to start shit.
Reminds me of my actual brother.
You see me as a
I'm
brother?
No, I'm talking. I'm not. No, that was
Oh.
out of that was out of character.
Oh, wow. Rude.
I'm talking
Okay,
about
fine,
I'm
whatever.
talking about my. I'm talking about my actual brother, who's actually named that. You're basically just like him, which is why both of us are unfazed.
So, what you're telling me is we should kill him.
No,
That's what you said. That's
no,
what I heard. That's what I heard.
that is not what I said at all.
Okay. All right. Who's gonna believe you? Who's gonna believe you?
Most likely Xeon, given my tendency of listening to him.
Oh, so you're saying I'm not a good listener? Is that what you're saying?
Given your currently snarky attitude, I'd say yes.
All right.
Has the
Fine.
term "read the room" rang a bell?
We're not in a room, but okay.
Technically, aren't we actually in a room?
Everybody's celebrating us, and he's the one freaking out. Okay, maybe instead of questioning me and getting pissy at me, and trying to give you decent solutions, maybe you should look at yourself. Maybe you should look at him and ask him those fucking questions and wonder why he's so fucking suspicious. You ever thought about that?
For
No.
starters, I highly doubt murder in public is a decent solution. And
I mean, we could fuck around and find out. I mean, it don't matter to me. It don't matter to me.
I feel like the added context of an F around and find out is probably not adding up to your case.
I'm gonna ask, just as this conversation is going on, how close are we getting to the castle?
Oh, you're getting pretty close. I mean, it's as the conversation starts to kind of continue this like back and forth of like nah, nah, nah. You guys reach the gates of the palace.
God, whatever you want to do, man. But if he starts fucking going rogue, I'm killing him. So I suggest you fucking situate him.
Give him space.
Have I not given him space? I'm over here minding my own goddamn business.
In any case,
I'm just being a little shit.
I noticed.
That's the fun part. It's what we get to do here.
Yeah. I just like fucking around.
John.
Hey, to Michael from
John
player
puts his
to
hands in two fists
character.
over each other and just says, "Through this with a sacred treasure I summon, we're all dying."
What?
Well, just player to character, it's like I would say this. Hey, Michael, I know why you put that two. That plus, you added more into your intelligence. Your intelligence. It just confirms what we know. You're a smart ass. Smart ass, aren't you? Aren't you? And why don't you do? And as a smart ass, why don't you do us a favor and shut up? Shut up, because if you have the intelligence, you have the intelligence to know. Maybe I just don't fucking care. John. And you should be happy I'm not starting shit with Xeon. Xeon, how about that?
Are we pulling a how about damn apples? Really?
Are we what?
Are pulling a how about dem apples? Is that what that has this conversation has come to?
Sounds like it.
Well, we've made our way to the gate.
Making our way downtown. All right, going through the gate, you enter the palace and you see all the rustling and bustling, all this chaos going on. It seemed like they had like a whole fanfare ready to go, like the trumpets, like you see in Shrek. Shrek.
Bum,
Shrek. Da,
bum,
da, da,
bum,
da,
bum, bum.
da, 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 da.
Enough, Reggie.
But
Enough, Reggie.
but yeah, it seems like all the trumpets and the bands have been scattered, and they're like trying to put stuff away because the emperor is like anyone who's not even looking, they could just feel the energy radiating off the emperor that he is focused, he is locked in. He hasn't been waving to the people, he hasn't been like gesturing, he has been eyes forward, locked on. He has a job. He's a man on the hunt. And as you approach the throne room, he turns to you all and says, Wait here. Wait here. I shall call for you when I need you. I must speak to the queen in private. Do not leave this area." And gestures, it kind of like looks to Xeon. Do not
Hey,
leave.
Neil.
And
Mhm.
he enters the throne room. And after some time, there's no shouting or any noises. I mean, do you guys want to do anything during this time? Maybe like try to listen in or talk to each other outside the door. Does anyone want to listen in?
I mean, are most of the guards standing out, or do we just want to find a corner and or a room and like, okay, now we need to have that private conversation, Xeon, like get in a room. We need to talk.
I don't think
now.
we're allowed to
Well,
leave the area.
But that's true, and I guess that's true. So it's more like if we are just alone in the hallway, or if there are guards standing. That's the question.
There are guards. Yeah.
I was planning
Yeah.
on saving that for a end of day before long rest sleep conversation, but yeah. At least that was both mine and John's MO, was just waiting until we're like done for the day, and then we can have that talk.
Okay. Well, Xeon's just gonna stand out here. I mean, he's practically just listening to the Emperor and just understanding and just being told what to do. He's just trying to be low key in this moment.
Okay.
He's gonna be the god of mischief, low key.
Uh-huh.
I knew that
Very
joke was
appropriate.
gonna come. I was just waiting for someone to say it. But Xeon's just kind of like standing there, obeying what the Emperor said, just listening to orders, just waiting out there until the conversation is over. Just, a
Is there
bit tense.
Is there anywhere to sit down?
Yeah. This is a
Michael.
palace. They have like weird benches in the middle of hallways because it's so
Yeah,
big. People are gonna
I-
have to sit down to have a rest.
I'm gonna sit down on one of the benches and start picking my nose and wiping it on the underside.
Oh my god.
Give me a sleight of hand.
I wasn't even gonna
Michael,
try to hide it, but okay.
No. That would be a sneak. Give me a sleight of hand.
Michael's in his brat era, I guess.
Do I give
Oh,
you
this is
shit
the
for your character development?
No, this is the definition of teenage rebellion.
You
Oh, wow.
are digging around and you try to find a big glob, and your fingernail kind of scratches your septum and you kind of bleed a little bit. Oh, God. You get a little bit, and when you wipe it and you're kind of like dabbing your nose because it's like bleeding because you scratch with your fingernail, you wipe it at the bottom of the bench and you wipe it and it doesn't come off, but you grab a glob of someone else's that was already wiped at the bottom of the bench. So now you have your boogers and someone else's on your finger.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, that.
They're crossing.
You're just kind of like
Michael just did the most chaotic thing and crossed the streams. He's crossing the streams of boogers. It's just collections under there. And you know there's got to be gum under there. You know there's got to be shit under those benches.
A
Yeah.
bit too well described. Please move on.
But yeah, and you're kind of just like, digging for gold in there.
Mhm.
And so Xeon, you're just trying to play it cool. Facade's probably
No,
trying to
Xeon's
like,
just-
I'm the good soldier. I'm gonna wait. If I'm guessing correctly.
Leon's just kind of like,
Assad
on
is
the-
trying desperately not to strangle these guys.
Yes.
I haven't done anything.
Not you.
Clarice.
Them.
Oh.
Ew! Who are you talking to?
mostly I think he's talking about the 2 Chaos Gremlins.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's only one Chaos Gremlin. It's not me.
Oh, you're gaslighting everyone. Okay, cool.
Oh wow.
It's about to be
What are you talking
strangle
about, Gar-
time.
What are you talking about? Gaslighting is not real.
If he goes to strangle me, I'm really gonna teleport me and Zia. No, me and Facade into a strip club just to make it even worse.
Oh no.
I'm not afraid to die.
Oh no, he's gonna give Facade his lieutenant high. High for well done.
All right.
Okay,
And
anywho.
is Clarice wanting to do anything?
He's gonna find a chair or a couch or something, go to place the giant gemstone that he's still holding for no fucking reason, place it down, and then sit next to it. And hopefully have a bag of popcorn to watch the shenanigans that are going to be unfolding next. He doesn't feel like listening in. He's not Ursulka. That's not his MO.
True.
He's classy.
He's classy.
He's
But
classy, let me tell you.
after some time, several minutes pass, and the doors open, and out comes the queen, and she looks at you all. She looks terrified. Like those you were at the meeting. Will notice how she was concerned and nervous during the meeting. Like she's still pretty green to the whole being the queen. But she is terrified, and she's looking to you all and says, "The Emperor would like to see you all now," and walks off.
John will gently salute, and will follow into the Emperor. Was it throne room? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's the
Xeon
throne
just kinda-
room.
Leon just kind of bows before the young queen, just kind of like hiding and knowing her visible fear. So it's kind of like just a nice quiet show of like respect of just like, normally Xeon would be full on like being his good self, trying to wonder what's wrong and everything, and just but he's too busy having his panic attack to help her possible panic attack. So it's like, don't get two panic people together.
Yes.
Together.
Become an echo chamber.
For a fear. So Leon just kind of like bows, goes in real quick.
All right. So everyone floods in. Michael, you finally scrape the stuff off your finger, and your nose stops bleeding. Clarice, you hop down and grab your gem. You just have that like over your head or like on your shoulder or something like this. He was like, "My gem." And you walk in, and you notice there are several royal guards here, and then in the throne you see the Emperor sitting there, and he's looking at you all, And as you walk in, you feel this like aura of authority. Like you felt it on the dock when you were looking at the emperor at the docks, but like in this particular place, it seems like it's heavier. You're looking at the emperor and you just get this weight of authority and uh command. Like this man commands respect. And yeah, Michael, you kind of get like this like fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. But even you is like
Yeah,
pick a
Xeon.
fight.
Yeah, Xeon in this moment, despite all the panic, is just gonna. It's not even. It's like to show the highest form of respect. He is just looking at the Emperor eye to eye, as best as possibly can.
Mhm. And
because it's just a show of respect.
Yeah, and Facade, even you feeling the energy coming from Swift Steel, you also feel this sense of reverence from Zarathos as you enter this kind of like aura of the Emperor. So even Zarathos holds respect for this guy. And you walk in and you approach the Emperor and he kind of holds his hand up, saying, I'm glad we've met. I'm glad you were there to help. And I do believe we were able to catch up quite a bit on the dogs. But I believe there is more information that must be shared. I have deemed it unsafe for the Queen to remain here in the palace. She has been sent off into a panic house where she will remain there until things are over. I'm enacting martial law. I'm enacting a new unit for you, Facade. Active immediately, you are all enrolled into the military. Temporarily. Under the authority of Facade. Facade, first lieutenant of your unit. War is upon us.
Facade will give up back. How? Thank you, Your Majesty. It is an honor. We will make you proud.
Leon kind of bows, and just says, and kind of taking breaths as much as he can. Thank you, Emperor. We won't fail you.
John is just thinking to himself about the new, I guess, elevation or whatnot. Just normally used to a different situation, so he's just thinking about what this means for the future.
Basically, you could put foot soldier on your resume.
Claire's just kind of panicking almost.
Yeah.
Now, this do not mean to force this upon you to be enrolled in the military without your will. Do not worry. It is temporary if you wish to leave the military afterwards. If you wish to stay, all are welcome. And it will not be without its benefits. Understand, I do not do this lightly, without strategy. I need you all with authority and the rights that come with it, because I need you all to do an investigation.
Understood.
Now, I understand things are not as they seem to be, looking at Xeon. And you all will feel this sense of calm coming over you as he casts Calm Emotions. Is anyone going to resist the spell, Calm Emotions?
I am.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Am I aware that it's calm emotions, or am I just being affected with some kind of magic?
You are aware that it's Calm Emotions.
Okay. then in that case, yeah. I mean, I'm already calm, but that works.
DC 15 charisma saving throw.
I love
The real-
charisma.
I think in this moment, Xeon just boom, immediate.
Damn it.
I'm gonna say immediate fail from Xeon just because of the mental state he's in, because that calm emotions just works immediately on him.
That's
Him in
such
this
a
moment.
wide disparity. That's such a wide disparity.
Mm.
27 to a natural 1.
Oh my
Ooh.
Oh my lord! Oh my lord! The one person who's like, no, I don't want to calm down. I'm not gonna do what you. Natural 1 fail from. It's like the one person who doesn't want to behave is now unfortunately going to have to just be nonchalant.
Yes.
Mm.
It's not really calm emotions as it's happening to Michael. It's just
Behave yourself.
it's just kind of like shrugs. It's like,
Yeah.
Drugs.
yeah, just shrug. Michael's just gonna shrug now. Shrug
Mhm.
now.
But I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and set the scene. Clarice, you're like, you resist the spell, and you're like, I'm gonna feel my feelings the way I'm gonna feel my feelings. If I'm gonna feel scared, I'm gonna feel scared. If I not, it's like, Michael, you have the sense of that. I wouldn't say fear, but that kind of like anxiety you felt in the presence of the Emperor, that sense of authority. And I guess that kind of like anger because it kind of reminded you of your father, and it's like, oh god, I fucking hate that guy. That kind of calms down. Is like, all right, I'm gonna focus up. You don't feel like any extra obedient or like, oh, the Emperor. You just kind of feel less shitty. And Facade and John, and again, that sense of like anxiety from that reverence is kind of dissipated. You feel a little bit more comfortable. And Xeon, that immediate like paranoia has calmed down, and like you feel a little bit more like no one's watching you right now. No one's paying attention to your scales. No one cares. And he looks to you. I appreciate you, all of you. You've done wonderful. More than I could say for many others.
We're the others.
So I'm-
Sorry also about... Besides speaks up. Sorry we couldn't do more. We only discovered Peregrine Einhorn's scheme like a couple days ago, actually. And we stumbled upon it. Almost by accident.
Yes. And I'm sure you would have let me know what the issue was if it was, in fact, my sending stone seemed to no longer work.
Where'd you get that
So-
sending stone anyway? Is it from someone untrustworthy, or was it from Peregrine?
I believe you can guess.
Wow, he planned this down to the hour.
Wasn't just
Very
him.
much so.
Remember, Facade. Remember, it wasn't just him, Facade. It was a combined effort.
That's a very good point, Xeon. Peregrine was a mighty adversary and an ally to Shore, but he was still nothing more than a mole within our ranks. Shore is still the mastermind, still the lord of all the bandits.
And he escaped. Sorry, Facade. Odd. Still out there. I wish we
I
could
have
have
no
done
fear.
more.
I
Wish
blame
we could've-
I blame Peregrine. I blame Barrett. Let me get into character. I blame Peregrine. And the bastard had the entire thing planned to the minute, and also that dragon was simply an X factor that none of us could have expected. The biggest thing we saw down there was that giant chimera, and we didn't expect that. And I didn't expect a dragon to actually come out.
That man was
Yes.
mad. Have no fear, we will get shore. In fact, that is exactly what I wish to ask of you. I take it I am to understand one of you happened to upon one of his hideouts in Eversky.
Assad immediately points to Clarice.
He's
Leon-
like,
Leon also
Yeah.
points and just says, This one, your majesty. The one with the gem. Gem.
Guys, Claire's just trying to cover himself with the gem, almost be like, stop it!
And he kind of shakes his hand and says, please, Illigrath. My
What?
name is Illigrath.
Illi-
No, your majesty, no, your highness. No high king or emperor, Illigrath.
Can you spell that? This is to Marco.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me find my notes.
The
It'll probably be in general discussions, if not research and learning.
me Here, let me pop that. I'm gonna have to type it as I look because it will not let me copy and paste.
That's rude.
Yeah. That's rude.
It's very
For
rude.
General discussion.
Okay.
Just make sure I'm trying to pronounce it right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it several times. And so I apologize if I pronounce it wrong several times, but that's me just basically doing the name so I can learn the name.
Illigrath.
Illigrath. Illigrath. I have to say that several times.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
Illigrath of Highlands. Okay.
Illigrath of Highlands.
Now, do you think he's like talking to Clarice? Do you think you'd be able to find perhaps where he may have a hideout here within Dredora, based on your knowledge of where it was located within the sewers of Eversky? Any inclination would be helpful. We need to find where his hideout is. I do not expect to see him there, but it may help us find where he is now.
Claire's just thinks really hard right now. It's like, possibility? And he just does daggers at, like, the entire team, be like, you guys throw me under the fucking bridge.
Out of game, if I remember correctly.
Michael didn't say a word.
Out of game, if I remember correctly, the interaction he's referring to is when you tried to go and visit that like mercenary guild area, and then you got knocked out and then kidnapped, and that's when you like first met Shore face to face, right? I'm assuming this is the interaction.
Yes.
Right.
So, this is mostly to help Nettie out. I'm assuming that means that he might have connections in, like, the mercenary field. That's as much as I can glean from it, since you were knocked unconscious and were given the Scooby-Doo blindfold treatment kidnap thing.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Just of,
that's
yeah.
the best I can think of.
Yeah, because it sounds like, at least if our investigation goes anywhere, it would probably be since none of us are real rogues in this instance, we wouldn't know any information about the Undercity itself. So we don't know if even the capital has an underground system, and we wouldn't even know.
Vasad met someone in the garrisons. Well, not in the garrisons, in the prisons that actually worked for Shore and knew a lot about what was going on. It just that he didn't want to tell him because Shore was, well, Shore's
Yeah.
Shore, essentially. But now that we've managed to foil his attack, maybe we can use him. Maybe he knows something.
I mean, I have made a few friends with those of the Thieves Guild occupation by proxy of my philanthropy, with Richard and the other. Sorry. But with Richard and that other thief that not thief, beggar that I met when we were getting like our equipment.
Yeah. So we do have small sources here in the capital.
Yeah.
Capital.
I
So
feel like you guys are gonna put me as a bait again, or this time that you're gonna actually put me as a bait.
No. You did that one to yourself. So.
yeah.
No, I did not. Like,
No, we
Well-
literally we gave you the "Are you sure about that?" when you said you wanted to go see a mercenary guild when we figured out that you
Yeah.
had people were trying to kill you.
Yeah, to put it bluntly to someone like Clarice, it was 3 John Cena heads popping out and basically just asking, "Are you sure about that?"
Are you sure about that?
Not like we were the one that gave that to you, not even Marco. It's like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, it was literally not 1, not 2, but 3 heads simultaneously saying, yeah, like, you really want to go here? You really want to go? Go. Oh, you don't want to come forward? You don't want to ask, like, anybody else? No, you're just gonna beeline it to the Mercenary Guild, which is right next door to the Thieves Guild, which I think it was actually a Thieves Guild, mind you, just to find out it's just like, oh, well, finding out more stuff about my brothers, which, to be fair, you didn't really learn anything about your brothers either. Because that's why you went down there to begin with. I think it was just like trying to ease your tensions, just to be like, see, I told you, it has nothing to do with my... Which we all know the assassins are being sent by your family.
They are not.
You're just... Oh, sorry. We at this time just know... Oh, there is no way to convince you at this point. You are too much on opium, believing, no, my brothers would never do this to me.
They're keep talking. I mean, we're focusing on stuff. It's not them. It was a test run. It was just like, it was an independent man who wanted to try and get shit done instead of being babysat by other people, thinking he can't do anything.
Sure.
Any case, but yeah, no. So that was my attempt to at least try and jog Nettie's memory about the whole thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
Well,
do with that what
Xeon
you
will
will.
kind of raise his hand. Aragorn. Again for pronunciation, because I gotta say this several times until I learn it. It is pronounced Ilagreth.
Illigreth.
Ilagreth.
yes.
Ilagreth. F. To be honest, Clarice did meet Shore, but it was on complete accident. If
With all
I
due
may
respect, young Master Xeon, I believe Clarice can speak for himself.
Of course.
Master Clarice,
Yes.
do you remember? What do you remember? Your your encounter with him, the environment around you.
It was underneath the city. I don't remember much because I got my head knocked in pretty good.
Understood. Do you know if it was dimly lit by torchlight, or perhaps a little bit daylight was coming in through some of the windows? Maybe perhaps some grates.
I
You can
think
roll a
great.
history if you like.
Oh my god. I was like, I need help.
Yeah,
no,
you can roll
I
history. I'll let you
I don't
roll
know.
and like fill in the gaps. Or honestly, fucking, you can make shit up if you want. I don't care.
I don't even remember, honestly.
That was a long time ago.
It was a
Yeah,
long.
that was.
Honestly, even within game, it was also a hot minute ago. That was like weeks and weeks ago in the game.
In
Yeah.
game, and then IRL. I think that's genuinely almost been a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is almost where I was trying to help Nettie in itself. It's just like even with Xeon now calm, it's just like, okay, now it seems you're the uncomfortable one.
Yeah.
One who.
Wait.
So it's like Xeon just trying to like help fill in the blanks. Blanks now trying to be like helping Clarice of just like they honestly can't remember to the best of their abilities, sir.
Mhm. But Clarice, within 9 in history, you don't think it was like particularly lit by torchlight. You think there might have been a little bit of daylight. It seemed a little too bright for it to be just torchlight, but you can't be too sure. You're not sure if it was like wall grates or if it was like sewer grates from the ceiling with light shining in from holes, like drain holes. But you do know it very likely may have been daylight.
Okay. So there might have been a little bit of sunlight going through gratings, holes.
That is very helpful. It lets us know that his base of sorry?
Was there goblins? Sorry, I'm just like it was just assassins going next to me, right? It wasn't like goblins or anything. My brain won't believe that part.
It was mostly just like the assassins and shore, and looked like maybe some other humans, maybe half elves, and maybe some half orcs.
Okay.
Goblins could have been there. It is a conglomerate of like different cultures. Goblins you don't really see within cities in general. If you were to see them, they'd probably be in the Undercity, but you wouldn't be sure. But yeah, you wouldn't know for sure. And the Emperor's talking to you saying that is very helpful. That lets us know his base of operations is usually closer to the surface, perhaps underneath certain houses, or maybe larger chambers of sewers, some cisterns, if even. That does help a lot. Thank you. Now, can you describe what you saw from him? I understand he wears a mask, but you were close to him. Did you see anything that can glean to anything for his identity? Again, go ahead and roll another history check.
Yep.
This time, go ahead and roll it with advantage because you were like right up there in his face.
Yay!
I feel like you usually get advantage
Are
on
you
this.
kidding me?
1 in 400. It is meant to be. It was meant to be a 19. You remember that beneath the mask, you were able to see his eyes. His eyes were like a deep brown, and but his skin was heavily scarred, like by burns.
I would say you told me that there's a burns or a scar mark.
Yeah, it's like severe burns, like right basically where you would see under the mask in his eye, everywhere else around his eye, like almost like raw meat. Like
Yeah.
severe burns. And But other than that, you didn't really see much of his mask. He had a, you know, slim stature. He wasn't like skinny, but he definitely wasn't burly. He was like slim. He was cut type look.
Slim cut. He's got some scarring underneath. Got some pretty blue eyes.
Brown.
Brown eyes.
Brown. Sorry. I'm sorry. Brown eyes. Don't judge me.
Don't make sure sound any remotely handsome. To put it bluntly, he had the eye color of shit, and his face looked like fucking burnt leather.
A burnt chicken nugget.
Yeah, like a burnt chicken nugget. But honestly, we'll still love to hate him all the same way.
Yeah. You're describing him, and the Emperor is like thinking, and it seems like you describing even just a little bit that you could give him is helping, but even still, he's like, all we know about him is that he is scarred beyond recognition, it would seem. Perhaps shame. Unsure of the reason why he wears his mask, if he's ashamed of his face, or perhaps it has other meanings.
If I remember correctly, didn't Michael say something about him being like a former agent of chaos or something like that?
Yes, he was.
Bring
I
that
don't
up in the
know.
conversation.
Yeah.
Well, Michael could, but if he feels like it.
The Emperor is just thinking, he's like, all we know is that he's a scarred man. Perhaps his scars have something to do with his thirst of vengeance. Does anyone else know anything about him?
He seems to have a really big problem with the way you handle things. It can't just be like political minded. This is personal, or at least you have an ideological hold on him in some way, shape, or form.
John will chime in and be like, I remember when I first met Michael in Peregrine's lab, you mentioned something about him being a former like agent of chaos or something of that nature. But you didn't mention much else.
Yeah.
What do you know? The Emperor is now looking at Michael. What do you know about him being a former agent of chaos?
Yeah, he was a part of it, and he was kicked out.
Do you know when this may have happened?
A while back.
Do you know how long he has been part of your clergy, if I'm to understand?
I'm not really sure. Because I never really personally met the man. I was just tasked to stop him. Is he still talking?
The Emperor?
No, you.
Oh, sorry. I was just chiming in with just like until today. Okay, that's the only time you met him.
It's not really much of a meeting. It's more of like, hey, that person exists.
Yeah.
And from my recollection, it wasn't necessarily, at least from the stories I was told, it wasn't because he had a personal vendetta against you. He just doesn't like anybody in charge to begin with.
That being said, we cannot rule out
know?
the fact. Yeah. That being said, we cannot rule out the fact that there may be an ulterior motive beneath him. His revolution may be fueled by his hatred of monarchy, but his hatred towards me may be fueled by something else. Yet it does not come to mind of what he may be, who he may be. If only I could talk to him. I'm hoping you all can find him. I do not wish to push you too far, but I would like for you to go out tonight. Go and find his hideout. Go to the sewers. You have full access. Within reason. You'll be guided by First Lieutenant Facade. You'll be running as military under my jurisdiction. So, I will need you all to go to the sewers. Find his hideout. See what you can find out. If possible, find where he may be right now. Take risks if you can. Do not risk yourselves or your lives unless absolutely necessary. Return to me once you find something. I will very likely need you here in the morning. Something tells me war will be upon us before day breaks tomorrow. Are you all ready for that?
Mm-hmm.
You're not.
Can
Yes,
I'll
Illigrith.
give it-
We will not let you
I'll
down.
give it my all.
Vivi, you want to say something?
You know what? Never mind.
And the emperor is still kind of like eyeing Xeon, and it is like kind of like looking to you. And Xeon, you're recalling back to your conversation with the emperor where he tells you lying amongst comrades is how you make enemies, and like stuff like basically that gist of him like imploring you tell the truth.
But Leon just kind of. I was kind of waiting a little bit till like maybe some of us were making our way out and everything, but Xeon just kind of like just kind of raising his hand to the Emperor. I'm sorry to say this, but I know you asked for us to drop the honorifics, but may I speak, Lord Illigrith?
You wish to speak, just in general, to the room.
Well, partially yes, but also to you. I have a question.
Very well, speak.
I wish to know, is it possible to... Is it even at all possible, even before or joining the military, if one feels they're unequipped to assist in this endeavor, ever due to personal reasons, would you still ask aid of one still who feels as if they are ill-equipped to be in service of First Lieutenant Facade Vulin?
One's own fears, self-doubts within themselves are a battle that they must fight, fortunately, on their own. And it is up to those around them to see their potential, to perhaps put growth in their path. It's still up to that person to grow. But it is my duty to take in the potentials of each person I put into my guard, my military. And do understand, I see your potentials. I know what you are capable of. Your fears are valid, and I understand where they are coming from. But do know, they are nearly more than just pittance compared to your potential, which you are capable of. You may feel incapable, but you will surprise yourself once it comes to it.
And I have just one last question. And I need you to be honest with me. Are you afraid of me, sir?
He chuckles. Not in the slightest.
Xeon kind of looking perplexed and everything. You're not? But
Not only do you not realize how much in control you are, you may not feel it. You may not be as in control as you would like to be at this moment. Understand, control is within your grasp. You will not become a monster as long as you decide not to.
oh, you don't even believe those old stories of the dragons?
Oh,
What they
those
were
stories are true. Completely true. I've seen these dragons up close, person. I know what they are capable of. But they are also capable of great nobility, control. And that control is what I see within you. It is up to you to see within yourself. I can only tell you that it's there. It is up to you to grasp it.
Xeon in this moment takes a deep breath and kind of, for whether it's still being under the effects of this calm emotion, or the fact that this man just speaks words that Xeon's been waiting to hear possibly for years, he just smiles at the Emperor and says, "Thank you. I will not let you," and then looks at Facade. Facade, I will not let either of you down. 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 This is a promise. Promise. I make to both of you. I will help to stop this man. Make it now. Promise. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He is kind of looking at you all and says, I suggest you begin your search within the sewers. Use your intuition, your knowledge, and understanding. Perhaps any leads you may have already here within the city to find where he may be. We need to find where he is. We need to know when he's about to attack. We have to be prepared. Trust you. You may go. And just use you all to go ahead and leave the throne room.
Yeah. John will walk with the rest of the group to head out of the room.
Xeon will just bow once again and even though he doesn't feel like he has to, he will still bow as a show of respect once more. More. And then make his way out, kind of following suit with John.
Yeah. Once you all leave the throne room, that overwhelming sense, like that sense of like calm you had, is kind of dissipated a little bit. It's like, oh Jesus, not the weight of the everything that's happening is now back on your shoulders. And all right, so you now are outside of the throne room. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
So I'm assuming that he wants us to go like right now, right?
Right now.
Okay. Because like if correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we've taken a long rest yet. So like all of our stuff is spent. Well, most of our stuff is spent and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah,
uh,
I mean, a lot of us are still missing quite a bit of hit points. And
Spell slots.
I am. Yeah, I mean, me and Clarice, and I think even Michael, to an extent, and because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Paige, but if you may have used up a few of your spell slots as well, well,
I'm looking.
yeah, take your time.
I mean, I still have quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same with me, but I am missing a good chunk of health too, and it would be nice either to possibly maybe get the benefits of maybe I mean, I guess I'll ask this. Could we maybe could we spend a few hit dice and gain the benefits of a short rest with our conversation from Illigrith? That be okay, Marco?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You guys can go ahead and treat that as a short rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah,
just remember.
I'm gonna spend about. Yeah, I think I'll spend a hit die. Do I get back here? Well, I want to spend at least like 2, maybe more than that. But
Maybe.
that's not exactly a good hit die to start out with.
Can we take a break officially? Out of game? Too.
I can use a break.
Yeah, we can do a quick break because there is a spot I'd like to go ahead and end the session at. Because I do have a cliffhanger in mind.
I'm
Yeah,
So let's
I
try
do
to
want
keep the break quick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna spend
because
3.
we.
Sorry.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And don't worry, if you need a little more extra healing, Eagle, I can have Xeon kind of use maybe
Yeah.
a cure wounds or something.
Yeah.
I'm willing
I'm
to.
at. Oh, sorry. I'm at 46 of 59, so I think I'll be okay for now.
Yeah, I think Xeon's just gonna maybe just maybe cure wounds on Clarice. He's a little bit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll spend a spell slot for you,
Thank you.
Ilya. You're welcome. Heals all around. I'll spend
Yeah.
1 and cast good old cure wounds.
I'm just trying to remember what else comes back on a short rest. Action surge are
Yeah, I guess I did not set up cure wounds, but
Both.
I'll roll for it. The advance roll here real quick. I just need to remember the numbers.
I don't need healing because I never took any damage during that fight. Ha!
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I'm like,
Well,
you are
Tank
the
did
only
do it.
one
That's
who
alright. I'll
has
just
to
message you.
trust
I'll message
fine
you.
that you trust God. Huh?
Hey, Tristan.
Yep.
Does it feel good up there?
On your
I
high
just
board?
need to know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It feels immaculate.
And I had the most
Okay.
kills. Ha.
Okay, just do me a favor and don't fall down, okay? I hear it's bad on the way down.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. Well, do me a favor as well.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to choke on your foot.
Okay. Hey,
Oop, oop,
Spicy.
oop.
I
Spicy.
thought that was bad.
look, just friend to friend. And I know we both josh into each other.
Hmm?
8 points back, Clarice.
Yay!
And then action surge and second wind I get back because
Yep.
now I
I'm
need to
pretty sure.
remember if I get my other features back on short rest or whatnot.
Yeah,
Rune.
yeah,
Oh, no,
I'm gonna check in.
I have it open, so it's not okay. So now I get the use of my runes back. I get oh no, and I get my giant smite back on long rest, and also my runic shield. Okay, so that's it.
And I think I'm good at least like having half HP walking around. If I need anything, I can just also spend a couple of key points now to do quicken healing. To just get a few numbers back on that too. So I have non-spell ways of healing myself, but I'm fine with just having like about half HP myself.
I wanna check something real quick. So are we taking like an actual short rest, or just a like?
I think we're
a-
taking like a 10-minute break or anything because we got a few minutes.
I thought
2
we
minutes
weren't
before the session.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no. Alrighty. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not entirely too sure what the plan is because we've only got like half an hour possibly.
Yeah, no. My whatchamacallit? My lunch is in
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But it does look like Tristan may have taken a bit of a break, and I think we are taking like maybe a quick break or
Yeah, I think yeah. It's just I wanted to change out one of my runes. But that's a long rest, not a short rest. Oh,
Whoa.
Power up.
Yep, sorry, I just hopped back in for camera reasons because and
oh.
other reasons just on that off chance, so I do apologize for that right then and there.
Is everything all right with Paige, or did?
Yeah, because
Or
Paige.
she went to go do something. She'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
If you want to ask, you can ask her.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pee break myself, real quick.
All right, in case anyone can't see, I am back.
Hello. No, I just went to go put tennis shoes on, so time to go. I'll be able to get out faster.
Marco. Hi.
All right. Tristan, are you here?
Always.
I never left. You'll never get rid of me.
I've been here the whole time.
All right, and Jeffrey, are you here?
I just.
Internet.
Sorry, that was very comedically timed.
I just got back from the bathroom.
Okay.
But my mic wanted to act up. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
I am back.
Yeah, no, it was just really funny because like I just got, and then you cut out, and then you left.
I'm sorry. Sorry. My thing came up with an error, like trying to say, like, oh,
Miss you.
oh, sorry, your input does not seem to be working. I'm like, are you sure? I'll exit out. I'm not sure. Sure, you've done this before. So that's why I exit out. I wasn't sure if you guys could hear me or anything, so I had to double check. I had to pop out to pop back in.
Okay. Right. So, with 10 minutes remaining until the end of session, um, everyone's done a short rest, right? And done all the things they want.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think if it's okay with you, if you would like to play out the investigation, finding the whole thing, because I really do want to hit this cliffhanger before I end session, because it's very likely next session is either going to be the end of season 2, or it's going to be the penultimate episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm dead serious. You guys are at the very brink of the end of season 2. This is like you're gonna have the end of season 2, and there's gonna be an epilogue.
So this is going to be the end of season. So next session will be Wanderlust is going to be the final session of Facade's arc.
His initiation arc, as it would be.
Okay.
His main
Yeah.
bad guy arc, to be more specific.
Yes, to
Okay.
get his satisfaction, but he will still have that. Everyone will still have their growth and stuff like that. Basically, to help really cement his story,
Okay.
but to make him more real in this world.
Okay. Because
But
now it's going to be a leader who now also has because but let's hopefully get this investigation started.
yeah, but if you guys would like to do the investigation, do the roles, and do all that stuff, that's great. But I really would like to hit this cliffhanger. So what I can do, I can just describe to you what you go through, and then I can hit you at that cliffhanger at the very end, and I can end session now. Because again, we have like 10 minutes before the end of session. We won't have much time to do any back and forth.
Okay.
If you really want to get the cliffhanger done, then just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
If I don't want to step on your toes, if you guys want to go ahead and end early and we can hit that cliffhanger later, I'm okay with that. If you guys okay with that, I would much rather make sure you guys are having fun, but I do want to hit that cliffhanger.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, I mean, I like that idea because I do want us to let you end on that cliffhanger. I think that's going to be very fun to end on that.
Yes. All right. So you all exit the throne room, all basically calming down. Now being given a new task, a new purpose. You have a new direction. You have a plan, an actual plan to do, and you head your way. Beginning to head out, you start thinking, where is it that we want to go? Where do we start? John taking place, mentioning how he wants to talk to some of the other beggars that he had mentioned before. See if he can get more information out of them. And seeing how his philanthropy may have been working in your favor. They may have bit looser tongues.
Mhm.
Making your way towards one of the beggars. Instant recognition. Clogs John immediately peps up. And you begin asking, what do you know? Where do we start? And kind of reminiscing, still holding the coin, the platinum coin that John gave him, is like, you have been doing great for the world. Doing great for this city, and I think you are exactly what we need to get this filth out of here.
Mhm.
We may not be ones for rulers. We do have a code. We don't start wars. That's not our way. You didn't hear this from me. You'll want to head over to some of the cisterns down beneath the city. Some of the larger ones have been boarded up, unused and abandoned. And they say they are a base of operations for some of the most filth in the city. Some of the filth trickles down as it does. The shit always ends up in the sewer. With that information, you all begin to tread your way, going down into the sewers, asking guards to get to the sewer access. And of course, there's always a sewer access, an iron gate, under a bridge, just as it is in Never Sky. And those who would know kind of antenna across universes, even in Waxpool, there's always an entrance beneath the bridge. Entering through the iron gate, you mully your way. Clarice being like, big cities like this would have a blueprint they would have off of them. They wouldn't try to be unique about each city. These things work on a grid pattern. They should run basically the same. Clarice being able to guide you all, being like, I'm in charge right now, okay? I call the shots. Okay, I'm gonna be in charge right here. You follow me. I know what I'm doing. Taking only a few wrong turns and I'm saying I did that on purpose. I was just checking something.
Yeah.
Uh,
If only they had someone who was good at also map keeping in this group.
yes.
Coming in with that real quick.
Yeah. But Dion possibly even also making sure to draw the map as he goes along, trying to get a good in-depth detail of what it is, where the path you guys are taking. And kind of comparing that to the map of the city. And you make your way and you go into this vast cistern area. The actual basin itself is boarded up, and you notice that there's like a staircase leading down under, and on top is this like tables, chairs. Looks to be like a bar table, but it is dead quiet, empty. Not a soul here, merely just rats scurrying around. And now the quiet cistern. You look around, seeing doors that have been put in place over tunnels that would lead out of the cistern. And noticing that there may be rooms there and there. Looking around, you notice it's like a smaller room that would have led to combat training. Another area led to business deals. And then you go into the basin, going down the stairs, looking around, and it is chaos. There is this bellowing wind of light and energy still emanating from this sigil on the ground. Glowing on this ground seems to be what looks to be, those who are magically inclined will know, a teleportation circle. Looking in there, you all steel yourselves thinking, is this risk that we have to take? Could we go here and maybe risk our lives going into an army and possibly hurting ourselves? But remembering one of you does indeed have access to Pass Without a Trace. Casting Pass Without a Trace, and before you if you prepared it or not, I'm gonna retcon it. For the sake of brevity, you have Pass Without a Trace. Casting Pass Without a Trace, you all go in quietly, as quiet as you possibly can. Even those who take a disadvantage at this moment will still have an edge to them. Going in, rolling beautifully, with the guidance of those who are particularly stealthy, and those who are military inclined. Go in, and you are teleported in an old ruin. What looks to be still somewhat akin to Atraham architecture, but ancient architecture. Those who are inclined to older technologies, Xeon being himself inclined to older historical things. Michael, also quite intelligent, would recognize this as an old temple. Michael also would recognize this as an old temple, the Devil of Chaos. When you look over the ridge and hearing the cries and yells of thousands of people screaming and chanting, swords raised in the air, billowing horns of war, drums echoing and beating your chest. You can feel the thrums rattling your ribs and your bones as you hear the sounds of thaumaturgy, Shore the Defiant giving a speech to his army. Those of you who are done with the monarchy, with this horrendous patriarchy, matriarchy, those who rule over us. We are people who can rule over ourselves. Those who would defy our rights as humans, as elves, as dwarves, gnomes, sentient beings. We are allowed to choose for ourselves, to choose to die when we choose to fight in the wars that we choose to fight in. And he removes his mask, and you will see a horrendously scarred face. He has no lips to be seen. He has nothing but teeth, and yet he still is forming normal words. Eyelids singed, no hairs, awfully disfigured. These wars that they make us fight and call it for unity and claim it for the better of a continent of united countries. But nay, I say, we are people united in what we do for each other. And we will fight to rid ourselves of these rulers who wish to control us. And he puts back on his mask. No longer will we have an image. No longer will we have an icon. We will be nothing more than people. By the sweat of our brow, we will own our lands. By the sweat of our brow, we will own our objects, everything we've earned. And so I ask for you all to unite under me, under us all. And we march upon Dredora and take on the Emperor and cut the snake at its head. And all I say, Escodil Merodurel. And those who speak ancient common, which is none of you, would have known that is.
When did I get that? Because of my helmet of languages?
You actually would know. And you would know he says, we march for glory or for death.
Oh.
And an erupting chant. Everyone screaming. Chanting that same thing. Everyone hearing that chant. And John hearing everyone. For honor, for death. For freedom, for death. Over and over again. And as you all look upon this vast sea of people now beginning to march, and you see in the distance Dredora towering in the distance over the horizon. It would seem, come dawn tomorrow, war will befall Dredora. And there's nothing any of you can stop it. And that is where we'll end our session.
Holy! I mean, I don't know if I speak for everyone, but holy shit! If we thought there was a lot of guys before, oh shit! This man's got an army.
He has been very busy.
Yeah, and also, funny he mentioned the land, taking back land and everything, because here's something, because I don't know, and I was actually wanting to bring this up to the Emperor. Illigreth. Yeah, Illigreth. But I was wondering if any of us had it, because long sessions ago, very long, and this is before Page and everything, but he did find back in the mountains documentation from Shore who is trying to buy up some land. So when he says trying to reclaim land, it's like, oh, that is something we could have clocked in, is that would explain the documentation. He's been planning this for a long time and trying to take up land again. And so he's not just been in, he's probably been planning this and using what very little in maybe legal fields and stuff we may not even know. No, but now seeing that he has this like an army, it's like, yeah, there's 5 of us, and like, I don't know how many we could have locked down there.
Yeah. It's like fucking Lord of the Rings. It's like require thousands, my lord. Tens of thousands. But my lord, there is no such force. Dun, dun. And just a sea of people.
Yeah, it's like also to add the meme of Dudley. How many are there? And there's definitely more than 36, I tell you that. I mean, we probably stumbled into a crowd of, like, I'd say, like, maybe a cool 100, maybe even a force of 300 men, and possibly. That's just an estimation. Like, I don't know what number you're thinking up in your head, Mark, of how many men Shore's got.
I think if Shore, yeah, it's got to be more than 100. It's got to be more than hundreds. He's got to be having an army in the thousands if he actually has any hope, any chance, any dreams of taking over the continent with a force of any size.
Yeah. And I mean, if there was anything I wanted to say uh, during that whole conversation, it would just be Xeon kind of looking back at Basad. It's just like kind of, well, first of all, just kind of like spinning the fingers. That calm emotions really did help him in the words from the Emperor, so he is kind of like slowly getting back into the Xeon everyone knows, but also kind of loosened up a little bit. So he definitely was doing the whole, this guy is full of crazy. It's like I can see why your organization kicked him out, Michael.
This guy is all 31 flavors of crazy.
Yeah, but also, I mean, just the fact that this man is pretty much like actual Amon from Legend of Korra, or like no joke, just removing his mask and actually it's like, no, yeah, I've been burnt and everything. Like, this man has no lips, like no facial hair anymore. This man is like, this man barely has a face. He has basically like melted skin.
Yes.
I see now why he wears a mask. It'd be impossible to hide that face anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. This makes me wonder if
Speaking of which, did he look that crazy when he faced Assad the first time?
He was also wearing a mask when you faced when you faced him.
Oh, good. So he always looked like that.
Yes, he always looked like that.
So the only question, my only question would be, it's just like, how did he end up with those burns, and everything? I mean, the way he speaks, it's like he may have been someone from the form. Maybe in the most ironic part, he was once part of an army, and he just did not agree with all of his men dying. So, an eye for an eye, and maybe, I don't know.
I imagine that
Maybe.
in the fight. Right. I imagine in the fight we'll get his sad, tragic backstory.
Yeah.
Except Bazad won't care. Aaron, he'll just gonna shank him with Zerathos.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just, it's like yes, we understand your sob story. But don't worry, we have someone who loves to hear about how sad and miserable your life is. We have a friend. His name is Zarathos. I'm sure he would love to hear this.
In,
Hear the
in
sad
the word,
story.
in the words of a sentient magical hat, cool motive, still murder.
Uh-huh. At the same time, I know Zarathos is just gonna fully do that scene from probably Castlevania. It's like a soldier afraid of death instead of lies in the house of God.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait until you go
Welcome
full
back.
ham on him, Tristan.
It
Well, yeah.
shall be glorious.
What'd you say, Jen?
I was just saying, welcome back to Paige.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Paige.
Oh well.
We were just talking about the craziness that is the fact that we are up against an army of at least 100, maybe 1,000 men.
Okay.
Off topic. Sorry. Did you guys like my doodles I did for the
They're very
titles?
nice.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
love it.
I like them lots.
Okay, because I was gonna add them to the calendar thing so it just displays it. So I wanted you guys to
I-
see it.
Yeah, I actually really do like these. I mean, Glory Hounds, I really like that symbol with the dog howling and everything. Everything.
Oh, thank you.
Wanderlust,
Try to think about it.
and Wanderlust looks pretty good. I mean, the wonder part I definitely like. I really do think the purple and blue works. I think it's just the red and the lust part I'm not the hugest fan of. Maybe it's just because I don't know. I don't know if that's red's just not sitting with me, but it's like it's not something I'll lose sleep over. But it's just like maybe I wish it was just a different color. But if everyone's okay with the red, I'm not gonna write anything on it.
I like the red.
I added
Yeah,
a bit
I
of
think-
blue and
I think-
pink into it from both sides. So it's pretty much like the blue and pink is faded into the red, and then the reds is faded into the the little dots on the Wonderland part. So I kind of
Yeah.
combine them. Nice.
Yeah, I almost feel like the lust part should maybe look like maybe permafrost or something. Like if there was a possibility of doing like maybe frost and everything considerably, like looking like mountain ice, as that's kind of what cements them as Wanderlust, is the fact that they traveled through mountain peaks.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the red lust because
Mhm.
again, lust. The red is a color of passion and like intensity. But also, it's like, yeah, red and the lust makes sense because Clarice and fucking Michael getting it on.
Yeah,
Not with
There's
each other.
I also do like it because it's kind of like a little bit of a dissonance thing because it's like we got some straight arrows, we got some chaos junkies. It's it's kind of like a little bit of a clashing theme.
yeah,
So
it
kind of
does.
also ties into that.
Yeah, and like I said, it's not something I'm gonna lose sleep on, and I definitely like everyone's arguments about it. So it's like, yeah. Also, I know I was never gonna win like a vote or anything. It's just like shooting an idea. Yeah, but I'm perfectly fine with the red as much as anything.
Okay. I wasn't sure what the color for Glory Hounds was, so I thought just regular white would have been just fine on it because it's a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, because the only thing I guess I could think of with like Glory Hounds is like, I don't know, maybe doing like a gold maybe a bit of a sunset effect on the glory hounds, like maybe a bit of orange and gold. Gold, like the orange is the start off, but then it's like turning to gold. Gold. Because the idea is like they're seeking glory. So it's like going from this bright orange, like these people with a lot of potential, into something like golden. Like these are members who truly shine at the end of the day. I mean, that's a possibility in the color, but it's like, um it just depends on like what colors I think best would represent the glory hounds.
And when I was coming up with the name, because I know that was my suggestion, I was referencing Warhammer 40k, specifically the Warhounds, the one of
Mhm.
the legions, which their color scheme is like bone white, blues, and reds,
Mm.
with like hints of green.
Mhm.
Um, it was mostly, and then also with them becoming the world eaters, so also reds, brass, and gold. So
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
because
those all fit.
yeah. Yeah, so it will be just like, no. No, it, it will be it's like I think the white's fine. Fine definitely. But if there's like we ever have the moment of just like, "Oh, I think these colors would work for it. Work for it." I think we could work up, but I
But
think as with the glory
I
hounds,
love
I
the
think
design.
yeah, I like it. I like the glory hounds. Out of if there's one I really really like, it's the glory hounds one. And
I also
if
like
it
the one that you did for your other campaign. What was it?
yeah,
Riot of
I'm
Riot
trying
of
to
Whimsy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to look for that one too. I forget where it was
Off
put in.
topic.
Or,
Oh yeah, off
um,
topic. Yeah,
but
I really like this. Yeah, you're um yeah,
food.
it's a little hard to make out the first part. Um is that Riots of a Whim or
Yeah,
what's
Riot of Whimsy.
oh, Riot of Whimsy. Yeah, I really love this one. 'Cause it just looks I mean I mean I'm curious with the O's, is that like two pairs of eyes? Eyes?
Yeah, it's mostly for a teaser for my
Mhm.
group is mostly dragons, so all their eyes are the same color. So I was like fucking around with that. And riot needed to have flames because it's a riot. You gotta have fire
Huh.
in the riot.
Yeah.
I love you all. I'm a leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
I'm gonna head
Have
out.
your food. Bye bye.
Okay.
And goodbye to you, Tristan.
Bye.
Bye,
Yeah.
Tristan.
So, what were the colors of the hounds we're gonna pick? Sorry, my brain's now getting back to it.
Huh? What now?
Colors.
Shit brown.
Shit brown.
I
No.
don't know.